Welcome, here's a live demo trade example longing Bitcoin with my Divergence pullback strategy. So in this video, I'll break down all the rules of the strategy, why it was entered, why the stop loss is placed where it's placed, and why the profit target is placed where it's placed. But before getting into that, a quick shout out to my affiliate exchange, BingX. I really like this exchange because they allow trading of crypto, stocks, forex, indices, and commodities all on one platform with good competitive fees, also no KYC requirement. So anyone in the world can use this exchange. They also offer a bunch of new user sign-up bonuses with deposit bonus and trading volume bonuses. So check these guys out with my link in the description down below if you're interested, and I'd appreciate that. All right, so first let's go over the indicator here. This is the Fu Manchu Cypher B Divergences indicator. It's free on TradingView, and I've broken it down into two separate panes. This is the one right here. I've done that because it's more clear. It's easier to see. So this is the money flow on this pane. This is the momentum on this. And I've gotten rid of everything else. All right. So let's talk about this setup. What did I see forming? Well, first I saw that we had this impulsive move to the upside right here with corrective price action going sideways here. Right. And then I also saw, all right, where might price be heading? Well, I saw these highs here and here. Both of them untouched, and that's important. Neither of them have been swept. This high was not swept by this high right here, okay? But they're very close, both unswept highs. So logical target for price to be gravitating towards if I'm right, and this is impulsive move up, corrective sideways, and we'll see a follow through. So that's the idea. That's kind of the framework of this trade setup. And for the entry, the divergence. So I saw that we had momentum coming to the upside here. So you can see it's getting higher as price was coming to the downside on this pullback here. At the same time, our money flow was coming to the upside. Obviously, it's had a bit of a spike down since the entry, but you know, that happened. So this is actually a good example. We see momentum had an additional spike down. Same with money flow right here. Had some additional spike down there after the entry. Although when the entry was taken, you know, everything was looking great. So this will happen. And it doesn't mean that you're going to take a loss. This trade is still, fine. That's why the stop loss is, plenty wide. And with that, we can talk about how the stop loss is being placed. So we have our logical target, right? When we're entering, we already have a logical target in mind. And we want to kind of frame this and say, okay, is our risk to reward ratio going to be good with a reasonably wide stop loss to give this a little wiggle room just in case it comes down farther. And with this type of strategy, as I've said in all the other example videos, I'm always looking for at least a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio, but pretty much always going to go with a 1 to 2 or better. And so what I saw is 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Stop loss is plenty wide on this. If this comes all the way back down here, I don't want to be in the trade anymore. So that's going to be a fine setup for me. So we have our logical high. We have a good wide stop loss, good risk to reward ratio. We have our bullish divergence, and the entry was taken. Now, last thing is trade management. Now that we're in the trade, it's all set up. Trade management is going to go like this. I'm going to look for a break on a logical high. So right here, a logical high. Once that breaks, then I go stop loss to break even. We get a nice move already in the trade's favor. So plenty of wiggle room for it to consolidate up here before heading to the main target. So that's going to be the only trade management. We break this high right here at the blue line. Stop loss goes to break even. Okay. So that's the idea here with this trade setup. I'll update it as needed. All right, so this just hit the level at which I determined I would move my stop loss to break even. So I will do so now and then let it run until my profit target or getting stopped out at break even. And I'll update it as needed. All right, profit target was hit for the Bitcoin long trade. That will conclude this video. Make sure that you guys like the video, comment down below for the YouTube algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and have a great trading week.